Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. I suggest you clean that up if you're down and out and angry and depressed. You're the only one that made that mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over the list of all the things that control us. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay. Today I want to talk about your roommate that lives in your head, that negative roommate. And I want you to look at that negative roommate and kick it out and bring in a positive roommate and be aware of how your thoughts, how they come and go, and the different things you hear and how we're manipulated and controlled by so many people in our lives. And there goes that roommate talking to you and making you believe that what other people say are true. And a lot of times it's not necessarily true. It's the person coming at you in their own insecurities and projecting it onto you, whether it's your boss or your partner or your parents or your children or your friends. It doesn't matter. Remember, wherever anybody's coming from, nobody could give you what they're not giving themselves. So if they're coming in negative, if they're coming in a bad way, their advice is not going to be too good. So what I want you to do today is when that negative roommate comes in your head and starts telling you you're not worthy, you're not allowed to dream, you're not worth anything, knock that roommate the hell out. Get him out of there and bring in a positive roommate. And no more renting space for that negative roommate. You're done. And as it comes up throughout the day, keep throwing it away. Keep throwing it away and get in your new roommate. Bring in a positive roommate. Watch how empowered you start to become. And the other thing I want you to do, if somebody says something to you and you really get pissed off, it's something you want to look at because it's probably something you're doing that you need to clean up. So don't always erase what people say. I believe in constructive criticism, but a lot of people don't know how to communicate and communicate it well. So anything that you get very angry about today, you really need to look at that. And it's probably something you need to clean up and be grateful that you heard it. See, one of the things I love, I learned from people at the bar with their one-liners. And I always say to myself, is that a true statement or is it not? And then I was the one that made the final decision in the end. I didn't let other people's emotions, other people's negativity influence how I was going to take it. So today, when that negative thoughts with your negative roommate, as soon as you hear that, kick it out and reverse it. Bring in a positive, turn it around, and then carry on with your day. And remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You teach yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world. Doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying by Michael Singer. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. Spirituality begins when you decide you will never stop trying. Spirituality is the commitment to go beyond no matter what it takes. It's an infinite journey based upon going beyond yourself every minute of every day for the rest of your life. If you're truly going beyond, you're always at your limits. You're never back in the comfort zone. A spiritual being feels as though they're always against the edge and they're constantly being pushed through it. One should view their spiritual work as learning to live life without stress, problems, fear, or melodrama. This path of using life to evolve, spirituality is truly the highest path. Trust the process. This spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same and learn to embrace change. Discipline is freedom. The undisciplined mind is like an elephant. If left to blunder out of control, it will wreak havoc. Confront the difficult while it's still easy. Accomplish the great tasks by a series of small acts. You must go through the darkest night in order to get to the infinite light. What we call darkness is really the blockage of light. Eventually, you realize you cannot actually hurt yourself if you go beyond your psychological limits. If you're willing to just stand at the edge and keep walking, you will go beyond. You used to pull back when it got uncomfortable. Now relax. It's okay to get uncomfortable. Go beyond where you were a minute ago by handling what's happening now. Imagine the peace that you could experience if you weren't constantly creating and defending your false self. Michael Singer. All right. I'm going to read a little part from my book. Okay. Page 115, tools for the day. Go somewhere safe, get quiet, and feel the pain. Be grateful for all emotions. Learn and grow. Go somewhere safe, get quiet, and feel the pain. Be grateful for all emotions. Learn and grow. This is one of the things in the beginning of changing my life, and that first year was so emotional for me. I cried every day for a year, in between clients, come home, in between therapy. It was just so much pain and so much poison and so much change, so much confusion, so much everything. My first year was just insane. But it was just a little bit of everything. It was my childhood. It was Joe going away to prison. It was taking care of a 7 and an 8-year-old. It was a lot of things. But I actually welcomed it, and they wanted to medicate me. I said, no, I want to feel it. So I was able to contain myself when I worked with people. And when I had time to cry, I cried. And that's what I did. I found a safe place in the car, in my room, wherever. And you know what? It felt good. Now I cry out of joy. I don't cry out of pain. I cry out of joy and happiness. And it's healthy to cry. And so many doctors and so many psychologists and so many therapists start numbing yourself because you're feeling, oh, I actually think it's very healthy to feel. I actually think it's great to feel. And eventually it does pass and you do get to the other side. So really it's an individual choice. But if you feel you can't get a grip, if you feel you can't function, that's one thing. But if you're functioning and you're still able to show and feel your emotions, it will pass and you will get to the other side. Remember, it's an individual choice, but don't let anybody force you to take anything if you don't feel comfortable doing it. And remember, talk to people you trust. Get different opinions. Don't just listen to one person. And remember, work on one thing at a time. Eventually it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today. Where I am powerless, I have control. Where I have choices, I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she's appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. And I will have a great day, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. You can reach me with my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. I did it in a playlist, so you listen to it in order. There's order into receiving all this information. And remember, in 30 days, you will say, wow. In 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And remember, I want you to have a discomfiting day today. And thank you for